we're at the Jägermeister workbench, and we're not hunting alligators, but you know what we are hunting? We're hunting mackerels this week,
Mackerel
Harry.
and your kingfish, it's something, it's just a blast to fish for. You know, when they're really schooling up and running all over the place, it's just, it's a lot of fun. We got different products, obviously, to use. I mean, what I like to use is a long jig, like so, and use a light wire with that, and a short piece. Some guys will use no wire because it's such a long bait, because those mackerel always, you know, hit back a little bit.
And that's why the long shank.
That's why the long shank. And that particular style jig, you know, they come in various colors and everything like that.
And you guys sell these at Captain Harry's?
Of course, we sell everything at Captain Harry's. And there's different weights. Now, this is great for casting. You're going to wing this out and reel it real fast and dart it, jig it, jig it, move it around, and it's just mackerel like to hit stuff that's moving really, really super fast.
I like this one, these two, because they got red lips. Got lipstick on.
It's good. That'll work. That little green tail, though, don't knock that one out.
Oh, no.
I think you should have 4 or 5 of each color, really. But that'll
of course,
work.
you're selling them.
Yes, and then you've got something that has a little bit more weight, a little crippled herring.
Oh, yeah.
That thing there, you could be able to, and obviously you want to use, when you're doing for mackerel and stuff like this, you don't want heavy tackle. You want to go like 8 pound, 6 pound, 12 pound max, and you're able to wing this out pretty far and reel it in really, really, really quick to get those mackerels to strike. Just again, back to little mackerel. This is one of the top spoons that's been around for years. We'll troll this behind the boat on a light conventional reel with a little 2 ounce to a 4 ounce cigar lead in front of it that gets it down below the seaweed, gets it out there. And that little Clark spoon it's been around for many years, and it's a great little spoon. Again, for casting far, getting it out there, you've got just different varieties. You got blues, silver, and your little greenish gold ones that work really, really well.
So for the pier guys, which they catch a lot of mackerels off of piers.
This would be phenomenal for the piers. This type of particular lure, you know, 1 ounce, you can throw it far.
Now, drone spoon.
Drone spoon. These guys, you know, from the day we opened up our store at Captain Harry's back in 1970, we have had drone spoons. 3.5 drone spoon for your big kings or any kind. You know, I've caught wahoo, I've caught everything on a drone spoon. We've got a marlin on one, but this spoon, 3.5, every charter boat captain, I guarantee, in Florida and elsewhere, has a 3.5 drone spoon. Now they make them in all various different colors, you know, greens, reds, black and reds, purples, everything just to have it. They have smaller sizes also for the mackerel, and then the bigger sizes for your bigger fish. But that spoon is just a killer. If you want to do something that's a little different, you're going to use your planer, and always the old witch. You're going to use a big planer. Now, there's different styles of planers, obviously. There's some that have big, wide sides on them. Those are made to go really super slow if you're going to use live bait. If you want to go a little faster and troll a little quicker like you do with kings, get the narrow planer that's got a little bit of reinforcement on it so it'll troll straight. If you use the big fat ones and try to go fast, what happens is they fold and then they end up spinning and they come up out of the water. And it makes a big mess. So that's your difference on your planer. Use a nice sea witch with a ballyhoo on the back of the planer, so when it hits, triggers it and comes up. And it works really, really super well for something like that.
Now, what about if you just like, one of my favorite baits for a kingfish is a live blue runner.
Oh, live blue runner?
So how are we going to rig that, Harry?
Well, you can either use a J hook or a circle hook. And again, I'll use a short piece of wire at the, you know, in front of the fish.
It's called a stinger rig?
Stinger rig. You know, I'll hook that right through the nose of the bait, so it's going to be pulling from the nose. And then I take the stinger rig and I just poke it right into the side. Some people leave it free. I like to just stick it in the side of the fish, you know, in the back. And then a short piece of wire here. And we'll normally do just like a swivel here. You know, they make these little tiny swivels now that are like 75-pound tests that are super strong.
Right.
And or you can use a small little ball bearing swivel here.
Gotcha.
Snap swivel. And it's excellent.
And then let me ask you something. You know, Spanish mackerels and stuff, the little jigs, the nylon jigs, like this hook up here, very popular, certainly at Flamingo. Some guys tip them with a shrimp. Oh, yeah. Now, when you're using this, you use wire or 60-pound mono? You get more bites with mono,
You're going to get more bites with mono, but you're going to get a lot of cutoffs. That's the only problem with mono. But you're definitely going to get more strikes. It's just like using your vertical jigs and stuff like that. You're going to get more bites, just the jig itself. But once you put wire on there, your bite's cut in half and you lose a lot of fish. So it's not that great. So I don't like doing something like that. Now, if you want to get deep, X-Wrap. This little guy right here, Rick, is just a killer. And it dives down to 20
Big
feet.
lip plugs is what the guy
and it
talks
dives down
about.
20 feet. It's just, it'll catch a nice tuna for you for sure.
All right.